The green is the life of the planet.
The thing that worries me most about climate change is it's like the Titanic. We can see the iceberg, but we can't steer the ship out of the way in time.
We've had more floods, more strange weather.
Some of the projections, some of the implications for food, the implications for land, the implications for resources, for water. Yeah, a lot of things.
Nothing.
I'm certainly not a climate change skeptic, but at the moment I'm kind of focused on looking after her.
All the green disappear there, here, up in the mountains, down in the valleys, everywhere.
How it changes maybe the natural environment of a place that then therefore affects the overall culture.
It could get bad, but whatever.
Could you be more specific?
I'm a surfer, so I've been told it will impact the oceans.
World government's inability to do anything about it.
I don't know what the statistic was, but isn't the sea meant to be rising like a millimetre or two a year? So what, like 1,000 years it will have risen a metre or something?
I believe it's happening. I believe it's very hard to argue that it's not, but I'm yet to be convinced that it's caused by humans.
I think that we are impacting our environment, and the way in which it's just going on is the way we're using our environment, or how we're treating it or abusing the environment as well.
Greed. Human greed, that's all.
I guess there's probably a bit of both natural causes and then also people affecting the climate, which speeds up the process.
It's happened in cycles throughout the world, but I think that the hype around it all is a little bit bogus because it's going to happen and then it's going to go back the other way around.
Absolutely. You can see it all around you.
Are in charge of the world. They do lots of things. Unfortunately, climate change probably wouldn't be the best thing, but then...
Recycling, trying to get renewable energy going.
Well, first things, get the governments to get their acts together and stop bickering over that.
I'll put David Attenborough in charge.
The first thing to do, I guess, would be to educate. And I guess the best way to do that would be through media to begin with, and the education system.
Well, I know for a fact I'll never be in charge of the world. All I can do is look after my little corner of the world.
We have to be careful, don't throw rubbish everywhere, all over the place. In the street, all the footpaths, all the gutters full up.
You'd want to concentrate on large companies and stuff initially.
David Attenborough.
The move to renewable energy is the only way to go, and there's jobs and employment involved in that too.
I would be investing a lot of resources into research and development into alternative methods of energy production.
The solution? I don't think man's got a solution.
I don't own a car, I ride bikes, I walk.
Oh, I think it requires a huge rethink about how we use energy.
Help the people change the think.
Yeah, there's always hope. There's always decent people that'll stand up at the right time.
And there's going to be something calamitous happen, either slowly or quickly. I don't think I can do it on my own, but I think that collectively people could make a difference. Yeah.
20 years before you also talk about these things. We're talking, nothing happening. It's going its way all the way.
I think it's it has to be like a change in mentality on how we inhabit the planet, not just as me as a selfish, privileged white individual, but as part of the same species.
Oh, there's always hope. I mean, you give up otherwise.
That's all.